Hey everyone, and thanks for tuning in to this episode of Underground Video Network's Behind the Counter. In this episode, we're going to be giving you a little review of Marvel's early Christmas present to all of its fans. Hey everyone, welcome back. This is Underground Video Network's Behind the Counter. I am Michael Boroff.
I'm Richard Catterjohn.
And yeah, we're going to be talking a little bit about that special Christmas present that Marvel dropped to us just the other day.
It's the Avengers, and we know the title now.
Yes,
Endgame.
Endgame.
And didn't we call that on the podcast?
Oh yeah, and it was real. I don't know if you'd say sneaky of them, but everybody was kind of predicting Endgame, and then Marvel was like, no. The Russo brothers were like, no.
Yeah, because
no.
even one of the actors dropped that. Didn't the one that plays Hulk or whatever?
Oh, Mark Ruffalo probably did. Between him and Spider-Man, man, they dropped more stuff than anything. But yes. I woke up the other morning tired and groggy. Didn't think I was going to have anything to look forward to that day until I saw Marvel had released the preview for Avengers Endgame. And I think
a lot of people watched it.
Oh, yeah. It was one of those things where the first time I'd seen it pop up, I was at work and wasn't supposed to be on my phone.
Uh-oh.
So I didn't really get to watch it. I didn't get to hear it. And I'm like, I can't wait. And I could tell because I have certain friends at work that are along the same lines as me, and it was all like unspoken, like, yeah. But break time came. I ran out to my car. I brought my phone up. I watched it, and I was blown away.
Yeah. There's a lot of stuff that, I mean, it's still, I don't know, it's still a ways off.
Yeah. The thing I think I liked most about the trailer is it really didn't give too much away.
No.
It wasn't like this huge montage of all this action that, was going to cause us to speculate what's going on. It focused on the key characters
Right.
and their reactions to what they're officially calling, the snap, the decimation.
What's left over,
Yeah, and how everybody is dealing with it. And we got to see some very emotionally powerful snippets of Steve Rogers, of Natasha, of Thor.
And Tony Stark's lost in space.
Yes, which that alone leads to a lot of questions. I thought that was a great moment,
It's like, did he get on the ship and didn't know how to fly it?
Yeah.
Or had no power?
Was it out of gas? But it was a very nice tender moment. There was a lot of things that really stood out. Like I said, of course, obviously the one scene was where he's looking at the confirmed list of casualties. And it was definitely a trailer where you had to go back and rewatch it a few times to pick everything up, because it wasn't until like the second or third time that I watched it that a friend of mine mentioned, he goes, Shuri's back there. And I was like, because we weren't sure.
Right.
Because they never showed her at the end of Infinity War what had happened to her, and seeing her on that board was just like... But they did drop a nice little red herring, because it pops up Scott Lang. And even though what was weird, I know what's going to come up. I've seen the pictures of him on set. I know he's there, but I saw that picture and I'm like, wait, what's going on? What's happening? I was like, hold me,
We gotta go back and rewatch Ant-Man and Wasp.
Yeah. The other little really heart-pulling moment was when we got to see Ronan.
Oh, yeah.
It was one of those things that they really did do a good job of keeping him under wraps. Because I'd seen set photos of Cap, Iron Man, and Ant-Man together. I'd seen a bunch of those, but I hadn't really seen anything of Clint.
No.
They really did keep that one well under wraps.
The only thing his name was in the credits on IMDb. So
yeah.
That's about all we knew,
And if you're like us and are real huge fans of Marvel comic books, you will remember that Clint Barton did take on the mantle of Ronin for quite some time, and you'll understand the emotional thrust of seeing him in the movie if you know why he took on that role in the comic books. Life wasn't all sunshine and happiness for him at that point. So just seeing him take on that role also leads to a lot of questions like, what happened to the family?
Yeah,
You know?
yeah.
And I mean, it was, you know, you got to give him credit, man. Just that look he gave when he looked over his shoulder. That was not a, hey, Nat, great to see you. Let's get to business look. That was a, my world is destroyed look.
Right.
So it's kind of,
It's carrying that dark and gloomy look from the ending.
yes, it really is. But I wouldn't be me if I didn't mention though, the thing that made the trailer absolutely laying on the floor, giggling like a school child, was and they did it so well too. Whoever put the trailer together did it so well too, because we've got all this doom and gloom. Everybody's solemn. What could possibly, what ray of joy could we possibly find? Scott Lang. Hey guys, Scott Lang, remember me? It was the airport, Germany, you know, Ant-Man, I got real big. Ant-Man, I know you remember Ant-Man. Can you let me, you know? And Steve was just like, is this a recording? It's like, no, this is live. You know, and it's like, this is live. And there's Scott, like, right here, you know, like.
So Captain Marvel might not be the savior.
I love that meme. If you get a chance to, there was a great meme going around of Captain Marvel, who we think is going to save the universe, and next to it is a picture of Scott Lang from that, you know, the video footage like this, you know, who's really going to save. There's also a lot of talk and speculation, too. You know, it's like, he brought the van. Is Captain Marvel in the van?
Yeah.
I don't buy that, for the simple fact she can fly.
Yeah, I think it's that accelerator. The
Yes, it is. And see, not a tangent, but my unrequited love for Ant-Man. Let's think about this for a moment. How big of a hero he truly is. Last time we saw Ant-Man, he was in San Francisco. That's way over here. Avengers, not mansion, the
compound.
The compound is way over here.
Yeah,
in
upstate New York.
Out of state New York. He drove the van. He drove. Okay, he didn't just like get big or
No,
teleport.
he probably shrunk it and the ants carried him. No.
We don't know, but let's take what we do know, that, you know, Scott Lang has accepted that, and we figure some time has passed.
Right.
Hank, Janet, Hope, they're gone. So that had to affect him.
Yeah.
I mean, these are people he loved. We don't know what happened to his family, but he's got that emotional burden.
Yeah.
He still got in that van and road tripped it to the Avengers. He didn't fly. He didn't charter a bus. He drove that van. So just appreciate that moment for a second. He's driving. Family's gone. Hero. But yeah, there was. It's Ant-Man. I'm going to talk about him all I can. But there's so many great little. Oh, the scene with Thanos.
Oh.
And that's the other thing that I really like about these last two movies is the writers have really given a lot of love and attention to the original Infinity Gauntlet story.
Yeah.
Because that scene with the Scarecrow,
yeah.
that is directly out of the books. Well done.
Yeah. And even him walking through the crops and stuff.
Mm-hmm. Well done. So we are very excited about this. We would love to hear what you thought about the trailer. And not only that, we have, they did release that the movie is going to be out in April.
Correct.
So, Richard, where can the people watching this let us know what they thought about the trailer, and tune back in April to see what we thought of it?
On all our socials, so just go to undergroundvideonetwork.com.